When it comes to Christianity, Europe has a long, rich, and sometimes complex heritage and history. Christianity has been around in Europe since the 1st century and is still the most practiced religion on the continent. So it should come as no surprise that some of the most beautiful and oldest cathedrals in the world are on the European continent. Visiting Europe's great cathedrals is no doubt a moving experience, regardless of one's religion, but the crowds that occasionally accompany such visits can make them stressful sometimes. If your goal is to enjoy some quiet time with God or to simply take in the history and culture in peace, there are numerous small churches that tell their own stories of greatness. There are sometimes sites connected to major historical events you might even be familiar with. In this virtual journey, I'll take you around a few historical churches in Europe. Come along with me. Starting with the basilicas. St. Peter's Basilica is a masterpiece that is standing majestically and gloriously in the Vatican City and serving as a symbol of ancient Rome and Christendom for the people of Rome and tourists from all over the world. It is one of the earliest sites of Christianity and Catholic tradition. It is traditionally the burial site of its titular, St. Peter, who was the head of the 12 apostles of Jesus. It is considered the largest church on earth and it has the tallest dome as well. It actually took about 120 years to build this basilica. The popes are usually buried under the basilica, but Pope Francis, who died on Easter Monday, is an exception because he requested a different tomb, which was a couple of miles away. La Sagrada Familia is another important Christianity center worth seeing. The whole building, both what has been constructed and the part still to come, all conveys faith in one God, who is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. It has been under construction for over a century. To honor all those who worked tirelessly in building the La Sagrada Familia, they had to embed the faces of the builders within the stone of the building. Anthony Gaudi believed that nothing made by man should be taller than God's creation. So for this reason, the basilica is 1 meter shorter than the mountain of Barcelona. Gaudi was buried in this church because he spent most of his life constructing it. And entry into the church is actually not free. You have to pay for your ticket. St. Mary's Basilica is another one in Krakow. You need to observe the two famous towers that are of mismatching heights on the front facade of the church. It has intricate biblical figures on the altarpiece and other figurines portraying the life of Mary with Jesus on the side panels. Entry is actually not free. Last in the Basilica category is the Basilica of the National Shrine of the Blessed Virgin of Tapinu. This one is actually a Roman Catholic minor basilica and a national shrine. Initially, the name ended with "of the Gentile" before being changed to Tapinu, which means "of Philip." Tapinu is called the Church of Miracles because of a remarkable event that unfolded in the 18th century. It's a beautiful church in a beautiful location, and its stunning mosaic walls greet you on your way into the church, which is a peaceful sanctuary, and entry is also free. Over to the cathedrals. Let's begin with the Cologne Cathedral. This cathedral took about 600 years to be completed, and it is one of the tallest churches in the world. It is known for the stunning architecture and the Shrine of the Three Kings containing the relics of the three wise men. The cathedral is worth visiting, and it's just directly opposite the main train station, so you don't want to miss it. It also has a free entry. Milan Duomo is known throughout the world for its beauty, and it houses thousands of statues, including those of saints, sinners, saviors, dictators, and more. It is worth climbing to the terrace for panoramic views. If you're a Christian, entering the church and praying in front of its beautiful altar will make your experience unforgettable. The Duomo actually houses one of the nails from the true cross that Jesus was crucified on. See why you have to visit the church. And entry is not free, you need to get a ticket. I guess you're enjoying this video, but if you just stopped by and haven't subscribed yet, it seems you don't want us to be friends. I'm just joking. But why haven't you subscribed to this channel? Now take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel updates. Naples Cathedral is one of the beautiful churches worth seeing in Italy. From the outside, the cathedral somewhat looks like a regular church, and that's because of the other buildings that surround it. I'm pretty sure you know what Napoli looks like. Plus, the cathedral is where the special miracle of the blood ceremony takes place, but entry is free. And when you are headed to Northern Europe, you should make your way to the Arctic Cathedral in Tromsø, that's in Norway. It's a very modern and beautiful church built in an architecture inspired by the Arctic nature. The Return of Christ glass mosaic window dominates the interior, and entry is not free, you need to get ticket here. St. Vitus Cathedral is the largest and the most important temple in Prague. Apart from religious services, coronation of Czech kings and queens used to take place here. Legally, St. Vitus Cathedral belongs neither to the church nor to the state. Both sides fought over the cathedral's ownership at court, which ended in a compromise. So the most important church in Prague will belong to itself, and entry is not free. The Cathedral of St. Wenceslas has been in existence since the 16th century. The third South Tower is the highest church tower in the Moravia region and the second highest in the Czech Republic as a whole, and entry is free. And here in Bratislava, you would find a very colorful church and everyone just calls it Blue Church. But the actual name is the Church of St. Elizabeth. Its unique color scheme and architectural design make it a standout landmark. The interior is similarly adorned with blues. Each of these churches has something special to offer. They differ in sizes, beauty, and even history. They remind us of faith, history, and architecture when it's woven together and tell powerful stories across centuries. So, whether you believe, admire, or simply wonder, these places are worth the journey. Let me know in the comments, which of these churches have you visited? If none, which one would you like to visit first? Thanks for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your travel buddies. I'll see you in the next destination video.